What's going on, my lovelies? It's Kyle here. Want to primarily direct this video towards the empaths out there. And I got a little message for you. It is, empaths, grieve for yourselves. Once again, grieve for yourself. Now, why am I directing this message towards the empaths out there? Well, many of you, if it's not you, then disregard it. But many of you will readily grieve for others. You have a tendency to put other people's needs before yours. So you'll grieve for other people. You'll feel sorrow for them. You'll feel grief for what they're going through, for what they have gone through. And that same grief that we feel for others, we need to start directing towards ourselves. Because self-grieving is an integral part of the healing process. It allows us to feel our emotions. It allows us to we feel as if we can and we should, and we're allowed to feel our emotions. Because you should. You really should. You should feel grief for what you have gone through, any past hurts, any past traumas, any difficulties in your life that are not of your own doing. And even if they are, sometimes you need to feel grief for that. We need to grieve. And it's oh so important, especially for empaths out there who might throw grieving for yourself on the back burner, push it to the side, and keep putting other people's needs before yours. You need to set aside time to grieve for yourselves. Okay, and this is very important because when we grieve for ourselves, it allows us to let go of some emotional baggage. It allows us to release some of these trapped or pent-up emotions, some of these trapped or pent-up traumas from our pasts. And when we lighten our emotional load, lighten the baggage, let go of these heavy burdens and these heavy emotions, we feel lighter. We feel better. We can be much more present. And in many cases, these past emotional hurts and traumas, they follow us around. They cloud our judgment. We might project these traumas onto other people or onto situations where it's not true. So when we grieve for ourselves, ideally this is a situation where it is welling up within you. Because we live busy lives, and we all have the ability to distract ourselves 24 goddamn 7. If we really want to, there's always something we can do. There's always something on our phones that we can watch. There's always another text to answer. There's always somebody to call. With modern technology, we can literally distract ourselves 24/7, and we can throw the emotional work, the grief work that we need to do, that we should aspire to do so we can feel better ourselves and so we can be much more pleasant and light around others. It's a win-win. So when these traumas or past hurts or just emotions, when they're welling up within you, take time. It might be difficult at first to take some time. Be like, I want to process these emotions. I want to grieve. It's on the back of my mind, and I'm feeling more emotional than usual. So I'm going to go and I'm going to set aside some time to grieve for myself. It's not selfish. And if it is, it's a good type of selfishness to do. Okay, but at the end of the day, you need to set aside that time to grieve for yourselves. especially empaths, where you're so busy putting your energy into other people. Okay? Put that energy back into yourself. Now, for some of you, I know for myself, sometimes it's difficult to grieve. Sometimes I don't want to deal with it. Sometimes it's actually difficult for me to, like, I know it's there. I know the emotions are coming up. But sometimes it's hard for me to, like, sometimes I just want to cry. I just want some release. I want to feel those emotions again so I can let them go, so I can feel lighter, so I can feel better, you know? So my own process sometimes is I play ukulele and guitar. I like to write and play music. So one thing that'll help kind of that process along, if I want to have a good cry, if I want to grieve, if I feel like it's time for me to grieve, I'll play some chords that remind me of the situation, remind me of what I'm feeling, and really try to go into that. And that helps the process along. Sometimes it might be journaling out what I'm feeling or what I'm experiencing or what emotions I'm going through or what past traumas I've experienced in the grief that I'm experiencing. Sometimes if I really want to cry, but I can't, like, tears aren't coming up, maybe I'll watch something like a heartfelt video or do something to help ease the process along. Because it's not straightforward for a lot of us, especially in a society where we are told to just carry on. Forget about it. You're being too sensitive. You are, come on, drink a cup of coffee, get back to work. That sort of mentality. Now there are times to have that mentality when it is necessary. But I'm telling you, it's absolutely necessary and needed to become a healthier person, become a better person, by taking time to grieve for yourselves. It might not be easy. It might take some practice to set aside that time and to find a process that works for you to help you grieve, to help you process those emotions, to help you release that pent-up baggage. Okay? But I guarantee you, or nearly guarantee you, you will feel better, you will feel lighter, you will let go of some of these burdens that are still weighing you down when you grieve for yourselves. And you all deserve to grieve for yourselves. Okay, so prioritize it when it's time, when it's necessary. Okay, I'll end it there. Hope you're having a lovely day wherever you're at in the world. And until next time.